Look at this shit! I am fucking rendering something, you cocksucker! Why do you need to install updates? What updates? Some more fucking spyware so the NSA can keep watching what I'm doing? Looking at my dick pics, watching me jack off? Obama, you fucking nip!
Sorry about that, audience. I had to mute him. He's been going ranting and raving about this all day. You calm down yet?
I'm a racist! You made me a racer!
Let's give him a minute. How are you, audience? We're playing a Portal game today. Nino would like to tell you that himself, but he's currently still raving. Oh, Nino, you doing good?
Sorry about that, viewers. This is welcome to Portal Stories, Mel. Hi, Jake.
Hello, Nino. You finished?
Yeah, I think so. I think.
He's been going on. He's been going on like this for about 4 hours now.
You know, I think we've both said a lot of things that you are going to regret.
What do you mean we? It's just been you.
Hey, listen, I heard you slip some words.
I was just quoting you.
That doesn't count.
It does count. I did the quotation mark things with the fingers. You couldn't see me do it, but I did it.
God fucking.
But yes, welcome to Portal Stories, Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, yes. Have you played much Portal, Jake?
I played the first one.
That's it.
That's it. I didn't play the second one because I heard a lot of polarizing shit from people. You know, some people saying that it was the best Portal game in existence, but then some people were saying like it's so full of story, it's not an actual fucking puzzle game anymore.
It is, and it isn't. I do kind of agree. They pumped Portal 2 full of fucking a lot more story than Portal 1. But Portal 1 is also a really, really short game. It's like an hour and a half. Like, it I don't know. It could have used some extra little story bits because the actual story of Portal I find really fucking fascinating.
Well, yes, to some degree. But I feel like the story could have worked if you just kept it to a back burner. It's in the background.
Oh, yeah.
If you piece the stuff together, you can find it out. But, like, if it's just being, like, said in your face by fucking, what's his name, Wheatley.
Yeah.
Just being, like, told to you directly like that. That's kind of pointless.
A
You
little
know,
bit.
show, don't tell.
Yeah. I don't know. I do understand why people like Wheatley. Because I do think his writing is decently well done. But when it's in a puzzle game where you are trying to do puzzles and play with the portals, you know, the thing that the game is named after, and you're just being like, the blah, 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 British gibberish. Like for fucking 5 minutes long.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they pumped it with a lot of comedy. There was a lot more comedy in the game, and it's just like, from what I've seen of the comedy, it's not really that funny, so it would grate on me a little bit.
Well, it's Portal 1 had a lot of comedy, but
yeah, but it wasn't directly in your face.
It wasn't.
It was like it was a lot more subtle.
It was a more subtle approach to comedy, but it was also very, very, very dark. And
yeah, it was like dark with some tinges of comedy.
Yeah.
The Portal 2 seemed to be like, it had some darkness, like some tinges of darkness, but mostly it was comedy.
Yeah. Like the few bits of like extra lore building to GLaDOS and Caroline, I actually really appreciated. Same with anything Cave Johnson, because that's what fucking Portal 2 should have been about, shouldn't it? It's like, they made this game about Cave Johnson, but then everyone complained and was like, we like GLaDOS, and then Valve was like, okay, we're gonna shoehorn some GLaDOS in. We like Cave Johnson now. It's like, you motherfuckers don't know what you want. And then
But I think
blah, blah, blah.
I think to give off my point, and I'll do it in a way that the Portal fans will understand.
Yeah.
Imagine the tone of the game like a cake.
Yeah.
That you definitely will get. That the original game was like imagine some sort of sponge cake, sponge layer of stuff, and then sponge on top. A nice Victoria sponge. Oh. But yes, the bottom sponge is a puzzle game. The basis of the puzzle game. This is Portal 1, obviously.
Yeah.
The bottom piece of it, the structure, is a puzzle game.
Yeah.
And then the comedy is the bit in the middle. And then the darkness is just laid on top.
Yeah, exactly. I would say the darkness. Yeah, no, it is kind of laid on top because the darkness is a bit more overt.
It's on top of it, but it's still quite a large part of it.
Yeah, it's
the
also,
comedy is sort of like the flavor in the middle.
The comedy is yeah, exactly, the little lines in the middle.
This is why I'm using a cake analogy. That and Portal reasons.
Well, also because you're a fat ass.
but shut the fuck up. But Portal 2 is more like puzzle game in the on the bottom as per usual.
Yeah.
But then the darkness is the filling bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And the humor is on the top.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more overt and in your face. It takes up more room.
Which, I mean, that explains why that game did so fucking well, because that's basically...
Oh yeah, because the comedy was more overt and directly in your face.
Yeah, that's fucking...
But it had no flavour.
Oh yeah,
again,
no.
To still keep with this cake analogy. The sponge is not the flavour, the filling is the flavour.
Yeah, exactly. But like fucking, apparently bland bullshit really appeals to an American audience, so that game did really fucking well.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to say that Portal 2 is bland bullshit, but...
Why do you think most of our fucking videos are quite popular with Americans?
That's true, actually.
It's funny because it's true.
The truth hurts. But yes,
let's actually fucking play this game.
Yeah,
we're going to be sat on the title screen the entire time.
Now we get to, this is a mod made by a very talented group of individuals. I think most of them are actually Dutch, I didn't even know that when I fucking downloaded this, but apparently found that out. I haven't played this, full disclosure, like I said before the recording. But this is apparently... This builds a bit on the lore of Portal, Cave, Caroline, all that shit. But it takes the puzzles and turns them up to probably 10. It's like, it's basically just like, here's some more puzzles, but they're actually kind of difficult and interesting.
I actually have two thoughts when it comes to this. Because on the one hand, I think fan games have their place.
Absolutely.
But they also often they're trying to add on to the lore, but in reality they are actually not helping it.
Yes.
Because it's actually confusing things with fan theories and just like stuff that they think is probably true but might not actually be true.
Yeah,
and so it's just confusing the populace.
Yeah, they're basically affirming their own theories with these games. But
do I have something to show you?
Let me actually... I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit.
He was very loud.
That's surprising.
Just turn off the volume entirely. We don't need sound.
Yeah, fuck it. But at the very least, from the little that I have seen of this, they do respect the writing and characterization of the originals. They don't
But I
What?
think regardless of if they do respect the writing and the thing,
Hmm.
they are not the people who created it. So they
Absolutely.
can only get they can only guess.
Mm.
They can only guess of the true intentions of some of the lore.
Absolutely. No, I do absolutely agree with that. Like you
Again,
can
I'm
never.
not trying to shit on anyone's fan games or
No, you're
things.
just being realistic.
But yes, it's a realistic approach. Is that again they are not the original creators.
Hmm.
They might not know the original intention, and they might accidentally muddle it up and cause
Yeah.
confusion between the fans.
Even if they know the original intention, people think differently about different things. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I have this approach to gameplay, and then you have someone else that has a kind of similar approach, but some details always will vary.
But yes, I had two minds of this. I had two thoughts.
Uh huh.
Was that was the first one, but the second one is that I'm not really a big fan of puzzle games. Really, like I
Generally,
don't
no.
mind it. I don't really mind a puzzle or two if they're well made.
Mm-hmm.
But like a game that's dedicated to puzzles,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really my type of thing because one, my mind seems to just go fucking blank whenever they just say like, oh yeah, figure this shit out.
Yeah, I don't know. I I tend to do that. Like we've had conversations off recording about like over um what would you call it? Like over not over analyzing, but making thinking about things way too
Overthinking it. Yeah.
overthinking it, making things more difficult than they have to be. Like I'm doing
Yeah.
literally right now with speaking, but
Yes.
that
Again,
is
it's quite literally that Futurama bit of like, oh yes, let's get some root with some chest hair here.
yeah, exactly.
And it's like, no, just go straight ahead. Like, no, you're going all over the fucking shop here.
Yeah, exactly. And that I do have a bit of that with a good handful of puzzle games, but
You have that with everything you do in your life.
true and real. But for some reason, it has to be very specific puzzle games, like Portal.
Oh yes.
I really like the Layton series or Ace Attorney, shit like that. That I can play for days. But something that's just like let's say The Witness, right? That's literally just line puzzles. It looks like there's more to it, but that's
Oh yeah,
literally all
so
it is.
I've heard of that. I've never played it personally because it looks shit.
Do not.
But yeah, I've heard of that. It's basically just a walking simulator with puzzles that are just lines.
Yeah, quite literally. It's just connect the dots. And I'm sorry, you might have made a decent little game. I'm not fucking interested. I'm not playing that. You need
I've never
something.
been a big fan of I've never been a big fan of walking simulators in general because
Yeah,
that's all they are. It's just walking around, experiencing the world. But what if your world is not that interesting?
If you want to tell a story, write a book, make a movie.
Yes. This is this is an interactive medium.
Yeah.
I think the only walking simulator, like you could class it as such, that I've actually somewhat enjoyed
Stanley
was
Parable.
no, I actually haven't played Stanley Parable.
You should. It's one of the good ones.
In a similar vein to Portal, I think the humor of it kind of turns me off slightly.
That's fair. I do think with Stanley Parable specifically, a lot of the humor I don't really fuck with too much, but
Exactly.
there's a with a lot of that humor, there's sometimes like a very dark ending that is just really well done out of fucking nowhere, and that I really appreciate. Like I don't know if you've had this ending. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't yet, I guess. But fucking, there's an ending where I think it's like the insanity ending where everything's like pre-planned, but then a little bit later you see Stanley from like the perspective of like you're looking through the attic, like through the game, like a third-person perspective at him, and the narrator's just like, Stanley, where'd you go? I need you to make a choice, Stanley. And it just like goes on like that for like 3 minutes. I'm like, God damn, that's a really well done ending.
Exactly. That seems like well constructed. But actually, the walking simulator I was referring to
Yeah.
was Firewatch. Weirdly,
Firewatch is good. Firewatch is decent.
I played that like on a like just randomly. I was just like shit. I think I got it free on PlayStation.
Ah.
And I was just like shit. It's not too big. I can download that in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And fuck it, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take like too long to play, and I thought it was somewhat enjoyable. I probably won't play it again, but it was enjoyable for what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
50 Shades of Cave. What?
I think that's a picture used in Fallout as well. Looks like it, at least.
I was gonna say it's got that similar style, but this is actually set in 1952.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So it actually makes sense.
Hmm. Yeah, this this right here is a part where I would agree with you with fan games not really being that great. Where
I never said that they're not that great, but
well,
I just said that they have their issues.
yeah, they have their issues,
and they shouldn't be seen as gospel.
Exactly.
Because some people refer to fan games as being like the true sequels to certain games or something like that.
Yeah, fuck no.
When in reality, it's like no. They are fan games. They are literally fan fictions.
Yeah.
And so as a result, they should never be seen as a actual gospel sequel to something. But like, if you enjoy it, you can enjoy it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No one's saying you can't.
Yeah, they have their issues, and one of the issues that I have noticed from the what the fuck am I going down again? Okay. One of the issues
How much further are we going down here?
But like this, I've noticed this from watching a video on this as well. There's so much fluff dialogue that adds nothing. It's just the writers basically just being like, yeah, I gotta get my words in.
Yeah, because like for example, you've been walking through this. This is like a walking simulator essentially part.
Essentially.
And it's literally just filled with this Cave Johnson guy just talking.
Yeah. And
just this entire time, and it's just filling you with fluff, stuff you don't need to know.
And like
at one point he was talking about putting stairs in.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to know.
I know what people are gonna say. Well, in Portal 2, Cave Johnson also just had fluff dialogue. He talked about like exploding lemons and putting gel in people that like bounced food like around in their intestines and make them explode.
At least that's actually somewhat interesting. Here he's just talking about fucking salt mines.
Yeah, like that is A, actually interesting. B, actually kind of funny. It's like it's C, it's 10 times less words than this motherfucker has said over the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's just been talking about nothing. He's just been fucking what's it called?
Ranting.
Yeah, ranting essentially. I swear I do actually speak English.
Exposing, not exposing.
Exposing himself to you.
that's a very different thing, but
exposition dumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the classic Star Wars like crawl of just exposition dump.
And like if you're gonna do that, right? He had this big fucking chunk of dialogue, and then it's just silence. It's just waiting. It's just we need to go down there. You could have made it shorter. You could have made it fit perfectly so the dialogue ended when the fucking thing opened. You could have done something. What? And there's more dialogue.
Exactly. It's just him like it's just him like schizo ranting.
He's giving
for
us
like
kind
several
of,
minutes here.
He's giving us some directions, but those directions are riddled in blah 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 buzzwords, blah 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 schizo rant. I haven't seen a single puzzle. It's been almost 20 minutes.
Are you sure this is actually a game?
Oh yeah, no, I know. I've seen this fucking. I've seen people actually play this fucking game with actual gameplay.
Are you sure you downloaded the right one?
Yes. Like,
I do ask this because you are notorious for
oh yeah,
being dumb.
oh yeah.
Also,
Uh,
these hard cuts, these loading screen things that just cut you to black.
you've
It's really jarring.
yeah, you're we're reloading, so we come down. I get it. There's the people walking around. You need to despawn them,
No.
but like, just don't spawn them, and then just don't introduce a fucking loading screen here, and then reset my place.
It's not even a case of that was like the only loading screen.
No,
There's
this
been a
happens
few.
consistently.
It's been happening consistently from like getting on the elevator, getting off the elevator, getting off that fucking tram,
Yeah.
like walking through a fucking door. It's been consistently happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it really takes you out of it.
Yeah. It's,
I don't mean to shit on
no, yeah.
someone's hard work, but it is very jarring.
I mean, they made a fucking actual video game. Well, they didn't make the video game, but they made a mod.
They made a version of the game.
They had a project
expanded upon.
Yeah, they had a project in mind and they fucking finished it, and I have to applaud them for that, just out of principle. But
Oh yeah, the amount of projects that you've started and never actually finished.
oh my god, dude. I have like 40 on my desktop right now. No, dude, it's
That was a joke and it turned out to be true.
oh no, dude, it's the
Wait,
same
how many
for
times that
fucking.
happens?
It's the same for everyone, dude. Talk to any musician, artist, fucking game developer. They will have a folder full of projects that they will never finish.
Mm.
It's fucking. But yeah, like
It's like personally, I have projects I'm working on. I have stuff I'm working on,
yeah,
and it's really kind of like a fucking three-headed coin flip to see if it actually happens.
yeah,
Like either it happens, it doesn't happen, or I do some of it and then it doesn't happen.
yeah.
It's just one of those things.
But yeah, like
It's actually more gutting when you do some of it and then it doesn't happen. That's...
yeah, you like spent all that time and it's like, oh, there's nothing coming out of this. Okay, so I need to.
You know,
do
this is
something
weird because we've been talking for like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
20-something minutes, 22.
So 22 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've actually been talking about games. We've actually consistently been talking about games. This is weird. I don't like it.
Well, for one, it's because I actually like Portal and I have a lot of things to say about it, but
I'm somewhat knowledgeable about the series to a degree. And also have opinions on these types of games.
yeah.
So it's probably helping with the consistency. Well, let's move on. So Nina, what's your favorite type of porn?
I'm quite partial to Futanari.
It is quite a solid one. Anyone who doesn't like it and says it's gay is you're gay for one.
You're gay for not liking girl dick.
I remember, I literally just, like, earlier today, I read this whole post talking about how, like, tomboys are, like, the true straightness. It's just fucking really funny.
Yeah, it's just
Because
a dude with a pussy.
It's literally, it's that. It's just like, why would you hang around and fuck a person that's got a pussy, but they also are into gay shit, like makeup and ponies and shit.
Fucking gay women shit.
Yeah, exactly. When in reality, you could just be fucking a tomboy.
Yeah.
Which the tomboy will be doing everything that you like, but also happens to have a minge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a thing. Or you could just be gay.
Yeah.
Cuts entirely the middleman out. But to be honest, you still have those problems. Because some gay guys are like, they're really gay.
They're women in behavior. Yes.
Yes, they are female. They are females with dicks. They are basically Futanari without the tits.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 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 a bit weird.
Nothing's different. Nothing's changed. Just head
But
out
again,
the
it's more
chamber. I'll know a
exposition.
bit more out there.
Yeah,
It's just more talking and talking.
yeah. I do.
I'm not against. Like I'm not against
Hmm.
talking. It's just like there's
Make
so
it-
much of it.
Make it meaningful.
Make it snappy.
Yeah. I do actually
make-
like extending the olive branch really quick. I do actually like that they switched, maybe not switched voice actors, but switched voice for Cave Johnson after this happened. Just a little attention to detail. Okay, now you're live.
Well, that's a problem.
But yeah, like not to again, we don't want to shit on people's hard fucking work, but there's just little things that you could have done to just streamline the game experience a lot more.
Oh yeah, so we're not sat here again
Like a bunch of dickheads.
pissing and like pissing and moaning at you.
Yeah.
And even Nino himself, you do actually have a bit of game design background, so
Yeah.
it's not like you aren't talking from a place of some
I am not just.
expertise.
I am 99% of the time talking out of my ass, but the 1% of the time I'm not. I'm really not.
Oh yeah, it's similar to myself. Most of the time I'm talking complete bullshit.
Yeah.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the
Like, I hate saying, I know what I'm talking about a little bit, but I have.
Sometimes you are. Like, sometimes you actually do know what you're on about.
I have a lot more experience than most people.
drilling test we're doing down below.
Yeah.
To get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's
Let's see.
Just ignore that.
Cave Johnson, can you please shut the fuck up?
Can you
Like,
just,
for like 5 minutes?
for just a second, mate?
Just. Can you just like play the silent game for 5 minutes, please? But this is actually one of the things that kind of put me off of Portal 2 is just like the constant like rabbiting.
The blah, blah, blah.
Because Portal 1 actually didn't have that much dialogue at all.
It
The only
really
person
didn't.
who actually spoke was fucking GLaDOS.
Yeah. And anytime
And
she
that
spoke,
was
she
it.
roasted the fuck out of you.
Yeah, no, she didn't speak that often, and when she did, she actually made it meaningful.
All this too.
Yeah.
We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Ew.
That's a good joke. But like, yeah. I don't-
Like, but yeah, this is what I'm on about. It's like it's meant to be comedic to some
It's-
degree,
It's
but it's not.
the problem is like it's comedic to the writers because the writers think that they are in the heads of original Portal writers. Maybe not quite literally, right? I don't want to assume stuff like that, but they they try and be faithful to the source material, but then they do this kind of shit. It's like
Redecorating in here. Destroy the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
you can do
Again,
better.
it's just this. It's just this constant schizo posting from Cave Johnson here. I'm just constantly just chatting bullshit, ranting about something, and like it could be funny to some,
Sure.
but not to everybody.
Yeah. Just like general good rule for anything really. Writing, developing, drawing, whatever really. Shut the fuck up, Cave! Cave!
Exactly.
I'm trying to explain a point!
He won't shut up.
Now I've lost my train of thought. Where was I?
I have no idea.
Fuck! Fuck you, Cave. This is why everybody hates you. No, like,
I have
that's...
no idea what you're on about
Gen-
because I wasn't even listening most of the time.
True, you generally do that. No, okay. General rule of thumb for anything you create. You are not done when there is nothing more to add. You are done when there is nothing more to take away. That needs to be imprinted in a lot of people's heads because a lot of people it's the anime thing. Over-designing the fuck out of it. Over-designing,
Oh yeah,
overwriting.
Don't get me started on the whole anime thing.
Yeah. No, but it's like,
Like
it's
over-designing is annoying, and yes, overwriting is a problem too.
yeah. It's same with music. You make it too bombastic and not fit with the fucking theme. It's like, that's not gonna work. It's subtlety, nuance. Cut some dialogue out. Some things are not necessary. Some things are just useless fluff. Whee! That was my rant.
I know things might look different.
But welcome to Nino's TED Talk.
While you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some apertures.
I mean, I like talking
machines come in and build
like
all this
bullshit about games.
Yeah, that's it.
I like discussing shit like this,
Faster than any science guy I
but I don't know. It feels it's hard to even discuss ideas without seeming like a fucking cunt now because anyone is gonna cry like, oh, you don't like this thing because I assumed you don't like it because you said something I perceived as negative.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of experience with this.
Oh my god.
Of people doing this, of taking anything that we either of us say
Yeah.
and twisting it to be negative. In reality, it's like, okay, for example, we say like we don't like this thing. That is our opinion. We can have an opinion.
Yeah.
It is actually a thing that is granted to all people, you know. So the classic phrase of opinions are like assholes.
Yeah.
Everyone has one.
Some people take the time to wipe theirs.
Yeah. Some people take the time to make sure their opinions are actually clean and not full of shit.
Yeah.
But well, actually, that comparison doesn't really work. Because what about those people with like what was it, like a stoma?
Oh yeah. My I'm not gonna name drop who it is, but one of my family members has that.
I was gonna say you do not need to name drop anyone.
Yeah. Am I gonna die if I go through there? Yep. That's an insta kill, really? Not even just a hurt animation.
I'm gonna say there's no animation. There's no nothing.
That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that causes an entire
Did I turn it? Okay, there we go.
to blow up. So remember, the one in here is good. All others bad. Remember,
What the?
Oh, I'm a fuck. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm a fuck shit.
Yes, you are.
I need to do that. And then I need to
Turn it
go
off.
over here.
I think these switches
There we
were
go.
designed for two people.
Shut the fuck. You know what?
Just turn him off entirely. Just turn off the sound entirely.
Shut up, cave. We're just gonna listen to the ambient noise.
Well, we'd only get the music.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because it's only master volume and music. There's no like ambient control.
True. Where's a fucking
And there's no
white
music,
wall?
so it's just silent.
Where's a white fucking wall when you need it? There it is. Wee. You know what? Okay, he's shut up now. I'm gonna turn it back on.
I'm gonna start talking the second you turn it back on.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay, There we go.
Success.
Whee! I did a thing.
You actually did a puzzle in the game.
Finally, some fucking gameplay.
And you didn't fucking have a seizure trying to do it.
Dude, pacing... I get it. Pacing is hard. But you can do better than this. The fucking intro right now, like, this is the first quote-unquote puzzle that I've done. It's almost 35 minutes into the recording. Come on.
Well, you can shave off a minute or two for that,
The
intro.
my own schizo rand.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think, like, yes, this is a bit ridiculous. I've never liked games that take about 4 hours to get actually started.
Yeah. Like,
It's like those times when people tell you, they'll say like, okay, this game is good, but it only really gets good after a certain amount of time. And it's like, that's not a point in the game's favor.
yeah.
That's actually really, really bad.
I've had people try that argument with me on Final Fantasy 13, but they said that the game gets good at around the second to last chapter.
What the fuck? I'm not playing an entire game for that.
Yeah, no. You want to know why? Because I don't know if you've seen Final Fantasy 13. By the way, I don't know how the fuck to get out. How do I help? But Final Fantasy 13 is a fucking hallway simulator. The only reason why they say the game gets good second to last fucking chapter is because then it's the only open world section of that whole fucking
Yeah, it actually
game.
stops being a hallway simulator for 5 seconds.
Exactly. But then it just goes straight back again. So it's like, what the fuck was the point of this? Okay, there's nothing fucking up here that I can see. Anything up there? No.
What was it? Was it Death Stranding? I heard a lot of people
Oh
make
my God.
arguments of saying like it actually got really good at the fucking like 20-hour mark.
No, it didn't.
It was something like that. It was like it actually got kind of decent at like the 20-hour mark, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ! I'm not playing 20 hours of this game.
20 hours of a pizza simulator to get some
of a fucking Uber Eats delivery.
to get some really boring esoteric story about how we should all be friends, guys.
Fucking Kojima is a hack.
He is a hack. I've been saying this for years.
He's a fucking hack. Everyone gives him way more credit than he actually deserves.
Kojima, you fucking.
Oh no, he's starting again. But no, yes, it's like everything he writes has to be just so fucking like on.
Yeah.
It has to have so much extra elements. And it's like, no, just make a normal game, you fuck.
Well, it's like in the movie industry being known for doing twists, so now every single fucking movie has to have a twist in it. It's the same with Hideo Kojima. It's like, oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 had some political messaging, and then Metal Gear Solid 2
this is
had
a
some
normal
future
game,
prediction.
so how's he gonna fuck it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet everyone was like looking at any time a Kojima game comes out, they're just like, oh yeah, this looks normal. so when does the fuckery start?
When does the freak show begin, dude?
Yeah, when does this start? Like you can take it to any fucking Kojima game.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not even just in like the story; it's in like the game design itself. Take it back to one of the earlier titles, like like the original Metal Gear Solid. You know that one. Not the actual 3D one that everyone keeps calling Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah, no, Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
there it is.
We have some sort of victory.
We found a thing. Why does that keep happening? You see that blue fucking line?
No. It might not be picking up on my end.
Look, let me see. Anytime I go to
I see it.
I think
the
it's the thing in the middle of the portal gun that's like fucking up texture wise.
But I think to bring up game design is just like that was shut the fuck up, Cave Johnson. I'm trying to make a point. Is like that was so out of the way.
Yeah.
That wasn't really this is why I'm not a big fan of puzzles, because a lot of puzzle these days are just like, can you guess what the developers were thinking at the time?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is like a bit of a like abandoned. Fucking Christ, that was loud.
Test your reflexes. You know,
But yeah, this is sort of like an abandoned slash kind of disheveled part of the like Aperture Laboratories. So I kind of
Oh yeah. I'm not referring to that. What I'm referring to is the fact that like to get past that bit you were just on,
yeah,
you had to just look.
yeah,
It wasn't like you had to like figure out some sort of stuff. No, you just had to look around until you found the one bit you could
Yeah.
use for portaling.
yeah.
It's not like there were multiple angles you could take to this. No, it was just the one bit. That was it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm on about it. Is like this is why I refer to it as just like what the developers were thinking.
Yeah.
Like, can you guess what they were thinking of where they would put this, or what they were thinking of how to solve this?
That's a big problem with games in general. Like
Oh yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it was just this. Thank you for the flashbang.
flashbang, Jesus.
Um,
Why was
I'm
that
not saying
necessary? Okay.
I'm not saying that it's this exclusive. Will you shut the fuck up, Cave Johnson? We're just gonna mute him again.
Go ahead.
It's a game industry wide issue
Yeah.
of the puzzles not really being puzzles. As I said, it's just like a case of just guess what the developers were on about.
Yeah.
And it can just be a bit of a confusing affair because like the developers obviously put it in their game and they know they know how to solve it, so they think it's easy to solve.
Yeah.
It's not too much of an issue. But when in reality, if you don't know what the fuck is what it is,
Yeah.
then that can be a bit of an issue, couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like you've developed the puzzle so you know how to solve it because you've done it like a million times in testing. But
Yeah, exactly.
a new player who doesn't know your game, who doesn't know your developer brain, they're not going to know your logic. So you have to think from a player's perspective a lot of the times. And a lot of developers forget to do that even.
Yeah. It's not a case of like you know getting someone in to test this shit. It's a case of like you just kind of need to take a step back sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to just get a second opinion, just like I do with you sometimes. Like you don't really know about game design, but I play games. Yeah, that's kind of to my benefit because I already have the bias of thinking about it like a developer. And you're just thinking about it from an actual player's perspective.
Oh yes, that's why it's a good idea to get actual players in.
Yeah, exactly. Wee.
I was wondering what the point of this was.
Of this whole puzzle, or just that bit?
Just the puzzle in general. Like what's the point of this?
Testing shit. Come on, make it. Fuck. Fine. Now let's try and get out. Hopefully, maybe. If I can't. Nah. Can't do that.
But this is what I'm on about. It's just like this is why I'm not a big fan of puzzle games.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of games that are dedicated. Like dedicated to a specific point.
That's fair.
You know, for example, I'm not a big fan of like dedicated stealth games. Because they put too much like emphasis on it.
That's fair.
And some, well, a lot of those games, the stealth is actually kind of shit.
A lot of them, yeah.
And so as a result, like, the game isn't that fun.
Yeah. There's
like for example, like Dishonored. Dishonored is a stealth game. You could say, no, you could just run around shooting people, stabbing people. Yeah, you can do that.
Sure.
But that's not really the intention of the game. It is intended to be a stealth game.
Yeah. Where the fuck am I meant to put? You know what?
And Dishonored in of itself, like people can enjoy it, of course. But personally, whenever I've played it, it's not been enjoyable.
It's not great.
because it's just got this weird thing about it.
Hmm.
Where it's just like the stealth doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's more just like a first-person melee actiony type of game than a stealth game, really.
It's really weird. Like dedicated stealth games seem to get stealth wrong, but games that are just have like stealth as like an option. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can just run around shooting people in the face, or you can actually stealth around, slitting throats
Yeah.
and that.
They
They tend
somehow
to
have
get
the
it right
best.
somehow.
Yeah.
They tend to get it right, and I don't know how. And to be honest, I'm kind of sick of games saying like we have like freedom,
Hmm.
of like you can do anything, like freedom. It's
Yeah.
like, but it's just stealth or not stealth.
Exactly. It's just stealth or kill loudly.
Yeah, it's just loud or not.
Yeah.
It's that's it, and it's just like that's not options. That's just two things.
Yeah. What the fuck? I want to see that again.
He was walking up the stairs.
Now he's not
You will
doing
never
it
be able to
anymore.
repeat. You'll never be able to repeat this.
No! Damn it! Fuck this block. Where'd he go?
Stealth is gone. It's gone now. That block has disappeared. You never get it back.
I barely remember what to do. There was something about like jumping all the fucking way over there, but
How?
yeah, I need to get like red paint because that shit goes fast. So let's see. So this does the block thingy. Oh, almost died. Great. Fantastic.
You saved yourself by grabbing onto the block.
What can I say? I'm a gamer. And then we did that to turn off the fucking force field over here. I'm not gonna make
Yes,
that.
you are a gamer who says gamer words.
Absolutely, dude. Oh.
Maybe. Yeah, you put one up there, and you bounce off of it. Like you put one like maybe
No.
down below.
Wait.
Give yourself like down there.
Yeah.
And then fall into it and give yourself enough inertia to bounce, like skim off that blue bit.
Whee! Boink. Come on, make it. Hey, there we go.
Hey, see, I know what I'm doing. I solved that entire puzzle.
Shut the fuck up, Cave! Go away!
That's just gonna be the name of this episode, is Shut the Fuck Up, Cave. Because that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just us telling Cave to shut up.
I mean, that's all you had to do. Just fucking less dialogue. That's it. You could have made the intro way fucking shorter.
Or just make it more snappy.
Yeah.
Less of this random bullshit. It's unnecessary.
Like, I want to give you guys credit, and I want to give you guys respect because you actually made a
But we
fucking
can't.
thing.
We physically cannot.
Well, it's like, these are such rudimentary little things that I'm just like, dog, you could have just, like, released this a month or two later and just done it right. Can I? Come on.
Maybe put a portal under it.
Come on. Yeah, true, actually.
Put a portal like right under it.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Gay.
Maybe this angle.
Oh, that's close. That's close enough. Then re-angle the box.
Like, hold on, like this?
Like get that like perpendicular up against it, or adjacent, or whichever fucking one. And then get the box like pressed on the button but closer, and then reopen a portal, and it should fall through.
Let's see. Come on. God damn it.
Fuck you, box.
You motherfucker. Fuck. Too far. How about that? Nope, too far. I'm gonna get this. I don't give a shit. If there's a better way to do this, I'm gonna do this my way.
You're just infuriating like all one of our fans.
Listen, motherfucker, it's my way or the highway, okay? You're gonna sit here, you're gonna watch me do this for 20 fucking minutes, and then I'm gonna realize that it's not gonna work. God fucking damn it.
Yes, viewer, you're gonna get Nino so angry he's gonna start fucking shouting in Dutch again.
I forgot I did that. Fuck it! Okay, so how do I actually... So this goes down and then...
How do we actually do the thing?
And that goes down, and then that goes like that, and then that...
That achieves something.
That achieves something. I can't get up there yet. Fuck. I thought maybe I could bunny hop.
Ah, the game developers are too smart for you.
Fuck.
I say smart, more dickish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're meant to be like up there. When you pull, there's like a separate thing.
Yeah.
And it drops a separate box that you can fire at that button on the wall. But obviously, you know, you need to be up there to do that.
Fuck.
Fuck
Damn it.
Fuck it. Oh, fuck these developers.
Fuck them all.
Like I don't care if you're like one guy who made this. Fuck you.
This was like a decently sized team, from what I can
Well then,
remember.
double fuck you, because apparently you had more than one person to fucking think about this.
Wait, this might work.
He's cooking.
I'm gonna do this fucking pixel by pixel. I don't. Ah, no! Okay, they definitely thought about that. Literally the
Yeah, but they
pixel,
thought about like they thought about how to annoy you.
literally the pixel of grabbing distance that I needed. I fall off it. You fucking.
No, leave it there. Put a portal like adjacent. There's got to be a way of doing this.
I know I'm just being a fucking idiot.
Yes, but what else is new?
Cocksucker! I swear to fucking Allah, Jesus Christ, fucking Buddha.
Yes, I swear to Jesus, Dalai Lama Christ.
Am I really that? Well, I am retarded, but
Yes. I could do nothing but, you know, agree with you.
I am a complete fucking retard.
Yes. Yeah, it destroys the previous one.
Yes, but hold on. Oh wait, what?
Hold on, he's cooking.
It's doing it continuously. Okay.
Yeah, because it destroys the previous one, I think, when it gets... Hold on, it's shooting more. What? There's two now.
Yeah, because that button got pushed. So it's just doing this now continuously. What?
Carry on what that was doing the continuous throw. That was so pathetic!
There you go.
Because it was dropping a second one.
Oh.
And then put the second one on the thing.
Yeah, but then It's gonna.
No. Let me cook here. Put the second one on the thing. Get on the platform.
Then it's
Because
gonna
that one
destroy it.
destroys itself.
Oh yeah.
That one destroys itself. So like, you just put it on the thing, get on the
right.
platform, and wait.
You right.
See, see, you have to let me cook. See, I solved it in like 2 seconds. You spent here for like 10 minutes trying to do it.
Is there no fucking white wall here?
No.
So
We've gotten somewhat further. That's gonna pixel fucking move, isn't it?
So okay.
Why did that one start dropping?
I don't know.
It's really weird.
Wait. Got it.
Means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air.
Shut the fuck up, Cave!
Cave!
Great job, astronauts, Olympian, or war hero.
Cave! You fucking dick!
Something like that. Just remember the neuron.
He made me do it now. We're both implicit in this crime.
The roles are reversed.
The roles are reversed. You were doing it anyway.
Yeah, true.
You'd probably still do it at the same time.
This test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators
Oh
propulsion
my
gel.
fucking. I know. Cave. We're doing a thing.
Just fucking fuck this episode. Fuck this episode. Fuck Cave Johnson.
Fuck you, game developers. Fuck you, viewers. And hold on, I need to make sure he hears this. Oh, now he's quiet. Oh, now he's quiet. He wants to talk all that shit.
He's been talking mad shit this whole episode.
Fucking pussy ass bitch.
Pussy-o blood. He's pussy-o.
Pussy-o blood. Pussy-o. Pop, pop. Goodbye, viewer.
Goodbye. You beautiful person.